Hello my dear friends, Shurma here. In case you're new to my channel, then I'm very glad to see you here, and if you're returning, then welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you how to paint roses in the colors of love in one stroke deco art style. The materials needed for today's project are all listed over here. So let's get started. In the beginning, I have a white watercolor paper which is 15 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters in size. I have dropped some pink watercolor and stencilled the background for additional effects. So here is the palette for the roses. I have permanent rose, portrait pink and white acrylic, and a flat brush number 6 which I am loading with permanent rose and portrait pink and a tinge of white. This is multi-loading of the brush and I am blending it well. To start with, I pick up my flat brush number 4 and create a very loose shape of a rose with permanent rose acrylic color. Thereafter, I pick up my flat brush number 6 and remember I have those 3 colors on it, namely the permanent rose, white acrylic as well as portrait pink. And here is the first rose in the making. These are the first layer of the petals of the rose. Now I will be having 2 roses, one sitting on top of the other, and both are quite big in size. So I have to be careful with the petals because everything will be very clearly visible. I recently came across a very beautiful quote by John Lubbock, and here it is. As the sun colors flowers, so does art color life. That really set me thinking. How beautiful nature is. So bright and colorful. And it touches our lives in amazing ways. But how do colors really affect our mind and heart? Or do they? So I thought I'll explore a bit on that. First of all, what is color or how colors are made? Colors are made of reflected light that hit our retinas as the wavelengths vibrate. Now there is something called color therapy, and this is a holistic treatment that brings balance and health to our mind and body. The vibrations of the color improves our mood and overall health. So this is really true, and this is a very emerging science. It has been scientifically proven that colors and emotions are closely linked. Warm colors can evoke different emotions than cool colors, and bright colors can create different feelings than muted colors. Colors have the ability to make us feel happy or sad, hungry or relaxed. These reactions are rooted in the psychological effects and many other factors as well. Now let me take a little pause and show you the color wheel. There you go, you see it? Now on this wheel, red, orange, yellow are next to each other, and these are called the warm colors. They evoke feelings of happiness, positivity and good energy. But darker colors can also shout for attention and make you jump into action. Cool colors are green, blue, purple, and they are calming, soothing, and also certain times express feelings of sadness. color purple, for example, sparks creativity as it's a mix of blue and red, blue being calm and red being intense. Now there are some happy colors like yellow, orange, pink and red. They're bright and warm. And colors like peach, light pink or lilac can be uplifting. So you see, colors have the ability to create happy emotions. Now there are pastel colors, which we all love, particularly the cool toned ones like baby blue, mint, etc. And they're calming and highly relaxing. But there are some highly pigmented colors like royal blue, turquoise, then you have emerald green, magenta. They have an energizing and stimulating effect, and one look at them and you feel totally refreshed. For today's project, I would be limiting myself to various shades of pink. Then you have a bit of blue, yellow and green. Green evokes optimism and we all feel refreshed looking at anything that is green. For example, green grass or a green lawn or even green trees. Now it symbolizes health, new beginnings and wealth. And it is the easiest on the eyes. Blue, especially light blue, feels safe and relaxed and it evokes spirituality, security and trust. Yellow is a very happy color, whereas pink makes you feel playful and amorous. It represents femininity, sensitivity and tenderness. So today's roses, because they are in the shades of pink, I have called them roses in the colors of love. So you see, sometimes all you need is a little splash of color to brighten your day. So enjoy the colors of life. On that note, I return to the painting. Here I am trying to create the center of the second rose. I'm still using a flat brush number 6 and 3 colors on it, permanent rose, white and portrait pink acrylic in various proportions, and that helps to create darker and lighter petals. If you are new to one stroke style of painting, or you might like to refresh your rose and leaf skills, then I would definitely encourage you to please visit my past videos, and I would be very happy to drop some of the links in the description box below. At this point, I go back to the first rose, and if you had noticed before that I had used a bit of yellow over there which I was not happy about, so I went ahead and rectified the petals again. So this time it is more of pink and white, and I've tried to get rid of the yellow tinge over there. I think it looks good enough at this point. So here is the palette for the foliage. I have a deep green, olive green, bamboo green, white acrylic and yellow acrylic, and a flat brush number 6, which I'm loading with olive and bamboo green, and I will add a tinge of white or deep green as well as yellow as and when required. So this is again multi-loading of the brush, and I'm trying to blend it very well. Before I go on to make the foliage, I have picked up my liner brush and I have deep green on the brush, and I'm just trying to color the edges of the petals of the rose. Now this helps to bring the roses to the foreground. That is, make them more prominent. So here are a few stems with the liner brush. Alright, so here are the one-stroke style of leaves in the making. So I have olive green, bamboo green and a bit of yellow on my flat brush number 6. These are large leaves. I'm trying to place them strategically and not all over the place because you really don't need that. At times I've added more of white and less of yellow to the combination to bring about more muted kind of leaves. Here I'm using a scratch paper to keep my hand on so as not to disturb the freshly painted sections. At this point, I have picked up my liner brush and I'm trying to create some ferns here and there just to fill up some empty spaces. I have bamboo and olive on the liner brush and I will be adding a bit of white to these leaves. You will see in a bit. There you go. Can you see the white on the ferns? It creates certain kind of highlights. So next comes those little blue flowers, and this is manganese blue and white acrylic on a flat brush number 4. Here I'm trying to create some little blue flowers around the composition of the roses. You need to be very careful with the blue flowers because they're very tiny and you have to fit them in tight spaces. Once done, I again go back to the liner brush and I have golden yellow acrylic on the brush and I'm creating the flower centers. Once I'm happy with the painted panel, I fussy cut the bottom part of the panel. I will be using a green cardstock to mat the panel and then mount it on a white note card and round it off with a sentiment. And there you go. That's a wrap on today's project. So did you enjoy watching me paint the roses in colors of love? Let me know in the comment box below. Also, if you would like to learn my style of florals, then please connect with me on my social media handles and I would be very happy to be in touch with you. So long then, we'll be back very soon with more videos. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.